Our small lab, pretty well equipped.
Hello, Wang.
I am grateful for the enchanting evening.
The boss will make it up to you.
Yeah, the Bureau can make it only thanks to overtime.
What can I say? Criminals have irregular working hours.
They should be protected by the state, you know. 9 to 5 work, free weekends, benefits, etc.
Oh, please, just don't spread these ideas. They're ready to bring any kind of nonsense into effect.
Our celebrity doesn't like bureaucracy, does she?
That celebrity thing just got you into my black book. What's that on your table? You're assembling a car?
When you told me it hadn't been an accident, I got concerned.
You've got any proof?
The engine stalled at the crossing. It can sometimes happen when you have a manual gearbox. But this wasn't the case.
Somebody could turn it off remotely.
Yes, this chip in front of me was placed in the power circuit. It's even got a simple built-in radio receiver.
That required tinkering with the car. We need to check the maintenance log and the service workshop. What about the door?
The locks were centrally blocked. This could have been done by somebody outside the car. In theory, it's quite easy, if you have the access code.
You're pretty good at it. How close would you have to be to do that?
The expert you sent to me said that about 100 yards away.
So it was enough to hide in the shadows. What expert are you talking about?
You didn't send him? You might still catch him in the hall. Never mind. He confirmed our guesses.
At least once, the reality exceeds our expectations.
Your intuition didn't fail. It looks like a premeditated murder.
Whew, I won't have to excuse myself for needless commotion. Have you found anything else? A cell phone?
Blasted to pieces, unfortunately. I've got a sheet of paper instead. It's covered with blood, but you can still read it.
Luckily for us, he was born in the pre-texting era. What does it say?
Here, have a look.
Holland Street. It's nearby. And the time, 7 o'clock.
So everything's correct.
Yes, looks like it.
And what's wrong?
Apart from this, we know nothing so far. Of course, it's too early to find the motive.
What about your gut feeling?
If the guy had arrived there 10 minutes earlier, nothing would have happened, I guess. Actually, he was terribly unlucky. This killer is a gambler.
Maybe he didn't really care. Maybe he was just toying with the victim. Simply a psycho.
You've got that card I found at the crossing?
It's here.
Have you examined it?
I can't do everything at the same time.
It's connected to that immobilizer. It's the same case.
Doesn't matter. The boss has left me something for ASAP.
Wang, this card is the killer's signature. It's crucial for the whole case.
Sorry, I don't have time now.
Wang, can I use the scanner to enter the evidence into our database?
Do you know how to operate it?
You mean scanning? Sure thing.
You'll process the data on your own computer.
I need to use your terminal.
Well, basically, agents don't have access to it.
Please?
I'm up to my ears in work. Do it in your room.
Can I have this piece of evidence?
Yes, but remember about all the procedures. So your vacation's over?
Actually, I don't know yet. Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Yes, this card can serve as evidence, and I'm sure it's a case of premeditated murder. The Jack of Hearts. This card must be a mark or a signature, and I'm afraid it's the murderer's.
Since the scanner is connected to the database, I can quickly get information about the examined evidence. I've scanned one side of the evidence. I've scanned both sides of the evidence. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. Yes, this card can serve as evidence, and I'm sure it's a case of premeditated murder. Holland Street, 7 p.m.
Have you closed the scanner?
Oh, I forgot.
Miss Bonnet?
That's me.
I talked to your colleague from the laboratory,
So, you're the expert?
Jason Emmerich. A very interesting case. What do you think about it?
And what are your observations?
Somebody immobilized that car. It was carefully planned. The chip connected to the power supply proves it.
But how much time would somebody need to connect it?
If you know how to do it, 1 minute in my case.
But first you need to break into the car.
If he knew how to close it, then he also knew how to open it.
A car thief? A workshop mechanic?
Or a client. One of those who hang around the workshop and ask about everything.
Thank you for your interesting observations. When can I expect your analysis?
Are we in a hurry?
As always.
I'll do my best. By the way, what's the motive? Maybe a relative did it?
Too early to jump to conclusions, but we can't rule that out. Easy access to the car might suggest that.
But
But what?
I can hear it in your voice.
We take various possibilities into account.
A contract killing?
I can't...
I understand. I'm just curious.
We may turn to you again with a similar task.
Do you expect it to happen again? So, it's a series?
Cannot be excluded.
In this case, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I came here for a scientific conference, but now I have to return home.
What do you do presently?
Nothing special. I used to work with the Army and help them with the stealth technology. Now I'm retired.
Do you fish?
You bet. When I'm bored, I go to the seaside retreat and prepare analyses. Since it might be a series, this one will be my priority.
A seaside retreat? I envy you.
I have a hunch you'll visit me someday. I gave out all my calling cards at the conference, but you'll find my address on the analysis. Could I ask for your card in case I need to contact you urgently?
Just a minute. I'll bring one from my office.
I'll wait here.
It's our new room, much quieter than in the common room. And here's my lovely desk. But what's happened to my computer? Nick's calling cards at the top. Are mine there too?
Hey, Nick, what are you doing?
And you? You still on vacation?
Yeah, I missed work. Listen, it's not really like you. Are you cleaning up?
Examining my conscience.
Looks like you're packing.
That's right. I'm moving out.
What? But we've just moved in.
Remember our meeting in Marseille?
Of course. You saved my skin then.
That was really hardcore.
You mean ignoring the regulations?
Worse, we got out of line.
A case of absolute necessity.
You got away with it because you finally caught that puppeteer, right when the Bureau needed a success they could brag about.
What's this about, Nick?
I'm setting up my own business.
Huh?
I'm gonna be a private eye. I hope you can find something for me in the database from time to time.
But that's nonsense. What are you talking about?
Don't ask about details.
Nick!
Remember IDU? Insubordinate, disorganized, unreliable? Besides that, everything you hear about me is a mean lie.
I can't believe it.
Get used to the thought that we're merely tools. And you change tools when they stop being handy.
Nick, this can't end like this.
I wish you well. I know you love the job.
But
If you're ever looking for something else, I'll welcome you with arms wide open.
Nick, have you seen my calling cards?
Aren't there any in your box?
Only your cards are here.
Yeah? Well, hold on, I may have packed yours by mistake.
Can I have them back, please? Do you know who tore my computer apart?
Section E technicians drop by.
E for end?
In such cases, it's a standard procedure.
See you, Nick.
Goodbye, partner.
I've been working here for so long, but I still like the interior. I can't see that expert. Maybe he's downstairs. There's hardly anybody here recently. The agents have scattered away.
Here you are.
Thank you. Looking at you, I wish I had applied for an FBI job.
You can always do something for your country.
The Star-Spangled Banner is a magnificent symbol, but I work best when I can focus upon a specific individual. While analyzing this case, I'll be thinking of you.
To good effect, I hope. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I think we'll meet again.
I put a map on the board. It often comes in handy.
Hi, Ruth.
You missed us?
I missed you.
How nice of you.
What's going on, Ruth?
You tell me, child, what are you doing here on vacation?
I meant Nick. Who kicked him out?
What do you mean, who? Bosses do the kicking out, don't they?
Why the hell did nobody tell me anything?
You know how long I've been working here?
I've no idea, Ruth. Long enough.
For 40 years. I started as a typist back in the Hoover days. Until today, I thought there was no hiding anything from me. That I know it all inside and out. And do you know when I found out that Nick was leaving?
When?
Today. Do you understand?
But you have to know something more, like the true reason?
Well, I thought that maybe he'd tell you. Officially, he's leaving at his own request, and that's it. You know as much as I do, or even more. I wasn't in France.
So that's what it looks like in the Bureau. One day, and you're done for.
From what I've heard, you're on a winning streak.
But for how long? Does it mean I can fight for Nick?
No, child. Don't fool yourself.
Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
He's gone.
When's he gonna be back?
Any second, I guess.
What's up?
Have I told you that you need to have some shooting practice?
Oh, I totally forgot.
Without that checked off, you have no chance of winning the boss's award.
Whose idea was that?
Some managers, one of those guys who don't know a thing about anything, but always have something to say.
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
I can't access the database. I really need to use your lab terminal.
I've already told you.
You're killing me. Why can't you help?
Fine, but you're going to do me a favor.
What do you need?
You've heard that everybody's got to check off the shooting range.
That refers only to the agents, I think.
To the technical staff as well, unfortunately.
So, how are you doing? Have you taken to it?
I'm not doing it all. The only thing that comes to my mind when I think of guns is blowing my brains out. That's how many backlogs I've got.
You want me to teach you how to shoot?
I want you to go there instead of me.
You want me to pretend that I'm you?
Just take my card. I left my gun, ammo, and targets at the range. Because I've tried, but I'm simply hopeless at it. And you'll shoot just for fun.
But that would be cheating.
Cheating? More like a proof of patriotism. Thanks to this, the Bureau will avoid a crime-fighting stoppage. The person who came up with this idea is some kind of saboteur.
I admit this disposition is quite stupid, but you can't break the rules, can you?
First of all, you can't act against common sense. But suit yourself. I could spend the time gained in this way on helping you with the terminal. I think saving people is more important.
Okay, where's your ID? I want it over and done with.
Here.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
Wang's magnetic card. Is it okay that I took it? Feels like Section E might be interested in it. He isn't here. He just left a note. Away on business. In case of emergency, call the IT section at HQ. That's it? This little shooting range has 3 firing points. It's never been crowded. I still have some bullets. Should be enough for Wang. I still have some bullets. That's it. Keep up the good work. That's it. Not bad. Keep up the good work. it! I should change the target. Not bad. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Ruth should give me a break.
I did some shooting.
Good. Just remember to do it on a regular basis.
You know, it helps me relax.
See?
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
I've done your dirty work.
Thanks. You've just saved somebody's life.
Bye, Wang.
Bye.
The terminal of the database, our primary source of information. You log in after your fingerprints are identified. It's still wrong. No point selecting more areas. Maybe I should choose a different combination. This looks interesting. I wonder what the boss will say about it.
Is the boss in? I need to talk to him.
Yes, go ahead.
Thanks. See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
It's silly, but I'm always a bit embarrassed when I come here.
Hello, boss.
Hello, how was your vacation? Resting?
Yes, but I'd like to come back earlier.
Are you sure? I've got plenty of work to do from yesterday.
That's what I was hoping for.
You can spare me the sarcasm.
I meant it. I'd like to take one more case.
I think I'm gonna send you to our psychologist.
I don't have time for that. I'd like to open a serial killer case, if you don't mind.
That yesterday's accident? What were you doing there? You were supposed to be on vacation.
The murderer sent me a parcel.
You're getting too excited.
I'm just feeling refreshed.
Tell me something more.
The killer set a precise trap for Edward Carter, the CEO of Inspire Corp. Using a previously installed device, he managed to stop his car at a grade crossing seconds before the train arrived.
Truly impressive precision and synchronization between the murderer and the victim.
These are the facts. The killer had to lure him somehow into the trap. We're working on it.
Well, how do you know it's a series?
A card at the crime scene, the Jack of Hearts.
So?
I browsed the database. I found 4 similar cases, cards from the same deck.
And nobody before you realized that?
Agent Richard Perry worked on some of those cases, but with no success.
Perry?
Yes. Do I get the case?
You know, they sometimes ask about you at headquarters.
Should I be happy or worried? What do they ask about?
You should always be happy. They want to know if you're back to normal.
What do they want? They want to cover me with a thick layer of papers?
Maybe they're looking for a new face for the Bureau, and Elliot Ness in a skirt.
Am I supposed to visit schools and talk to kids?
Why do you have to expect the worst? You never know what befalls you with our media relations specialists.
We have those in the Bureau?
To get money, we need to be efficient, noble, and presentable. Now focus on presentable.
They didn't teach me that at Quantico.
There was no crisis then. Now they want us all to chase Madoffs.
So people stopped killing each other.
No, and that's why you have to be successful.
I thought the Bureau was prospering like never before.
Hard to say. I know that the golden days of war on terrorism will end sooner or later, just like the hunt for financiers. But the eternal threats and dangers will remain.
So I get the case?
Yes. Have you invented a code name for our killer?
The Card Man.
I don't know. We'll think about that.
You and the media relations specialists?
Precisely.
Okay, so me and Nick are given priority?
Oh no, not Nick.
Why? He's my partner. He's great.
Stop pretending you don't know.
Know what?
He's leaving.
You're letting one of the best agents leave? How many guys like that do we have?
He would ruin us.
What is important? Hunting down criminals or the Bureau's image?
I gave him a free hand and he messed it up.
In France?
You know perfectly well that we're not allowed to act outside.
What about me?
I still don't know how you managed to get away with it.
I haven't destroyed the Bureau's image?
Nick's case is stinking dung. You'd better give it a wide berth.
You're washing your hands. You're saving your own neck at his expense.
We're doing it in velvet gloves. He'll get some benefits.
A scapegoat.
So to speak. There were more of you to get the axe.
And having heard this argument, should I just shut it?
That would be nice.
Sorry, boss. I can't work without a partner.
You'll get a partner. The best one you can have for this case.
So it's Nick after all.
Dick Perry has just started work in our department. He's gonna be your new partner.
Wow. It all goes so smoothly.
Try not to screw it up. The media are just waiting to do a hatchet job on us. You're doomed to succeed.
Boss, when will I get my computer back?
What happened?
Section E has taken my disks.
E, friend?
That's right.
So, there's nothing to be done. You just need to wait patiently. Visit the IT and tell them to give you a replacement.
May I go now?
Yeah, but don't leave the building yet. Our guys have found some parcel by the door.
Is it serious?
I don't think so. It should be over in a few minutes.
I'll return to my investigation then.
Bring me that killer on a platter.
I need you to find me the Cardman files. You know what I'm talking about.
The new case? For tomorrow, dear.
That's fine, thanks.
Do you know what they found downstairs?
No?
Some kind of suspicious parcel on the street. Our sappers have taken care of it.
Is it serious? What do you think?
I don't really know. The boss hasn't told us to evacuate.
See you, Ruth.
Take care, darling.
The Sapper section is an exclusively insider domain.
Is the parcel safe?
I haven't found anything suspicious yet, but I'd be careful if I were you.
Have you been tinkering with it?
We've taken the wrapping off. I've sent it to the lab. There's a box in the chamber.
What do you think about it?
It's got a combination lock, and it's metal, so we can't really tell what's inside.
So there might be an explosive?
I can't rule that out.
Can I work on that box in the chamber now?
Why not? Give it a shot. Maybe you'll manage to open it.
Thanks for the info. I'll get down to it.
Easy. You can't be too careful.
Using the joystick, I can control the robot's arm inside the detonation chamber.
Hey, how's it going?
Slowly. I have to crack the code.
We can always attach a saw to our robot's arm.
I'd rather not. We could lose some crucial information that way. Thanks for the info. I'll get down to it.
Easy. You can't be too careful.
Listen, I've got to examine the wrapping from today's parcel.
You're not on vacation anymore?
Gee, I've already been here today. Why so surprised?
I thought you just dropped by.
Should I wear a huge badge saying no?
I wouldn't be so assertive.
Fine. So, can I now have that wrapping? I'd like to have a look at it.
Here you go, but there's nothing on it. No lethal substances. The paper's clean.
Nothing written or printed or...
Just some scrolls. Have a look.
I'm getting back to my work.
Thanks, that's all I want.
Is there a message in this chaos? If so, then I should make a copy and look for connections between the symbols on it. It's total chaos. I can manipulate this copy without fear that I'll destroy valuable proof. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. If it's secured like this, I can easily move it around. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. There are some red elements along the edges. Maybe if I bend the packaging in a certain way, I'll be able to read them. Maybe when I fold it correctly, I'll be able to read the killer's message. The Q and the red heart might stand for the Queen of Hearts. Yes, that seems correct. The Queen follows the Jack in a deck. It's the next victim's symbol. Now I can see it, 6-8-Q and a heart symbol.
I've found a hint on the wrapping, but I don't get it. There are 6 and 8 digits, but also the letter Q and a heart symbol. They just don't match.
True, there are only digits in the combination.
The Q and the heart stand for the Queen of Hearts, which is connected with the card symbolism used by the killer.
Oh, I feel like playing cards. Did you know that each face card has its own number value?
What's the value of the Queen?
Depends on the game. In blackjack, for instance, they're all worth 10 points.
The same value? Doesn't make sense here.
There are other options. The 10 equals 10, the Jack 11, the Queen.
12?
Try it.
Thanks for the info. I'll get down to it.
Easy. You can't be too careful. You did it! Well, well, I might still make it for the game.
I've opened the box.
I know, I was looking over your shoulder. How did you find the combination? It seems there's nothing dangerous inside.
No fuse, no explosive. Just a slip of paper and a coin. I'd like to take them.
Fine, you can have them now.
Thanks for the info. I'll get down to it.
Easy, you can't be too careful.
It's safe in here, if you stick to the procedures. People work nearby, after all. I can smell something burning in the chamber. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. A torn ticket in an evidence bag. I've scanned one side of the evidence. I've scanned both sides of the evidence. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. Judging by its obverse, the token's used in the entertainment industry. A torn ticket in an evidence bag. The toll for using the highway. I've scanned one side of the evidence. I've scanned both sides of the evidence. I can't imagine securing evidence without these sterile, proper-sized bags. A torn ticket in an evidence bag. Result from the search. The amusement park by exit 15 from the New Jersey Turnpike. This must be the right message. The killers got the Queen of Hearts in the amusement park. I think Wang's going to confirm that.
Listen, have you seen the IT?
A crash?
Section E has taken my discs.
When they take your discs, it's the end.
What do you mean, the end?
Well, they'll hold them for at least a month.
I'll get a replacement from the IT.
I doubt that. Whenever there's a crash, he's gone.
Gone? What are you talking about?
Have you seen him today? That's what I mean.
What do you think, Wang? Is it this amusement park?
Huh? What?
I'm telling you, the highway exits and the amusement park locations put together point to one particular spot.
So now what?
Action, Wang. We're rousing people to action.
We? Phew, leave me out of this.
I'm going to need a technician.
100 tasks have glued me to this chair. Can you see these papers? The deadline was yesterday,
That would be a chance for you not to put things off for once.
and it was so peaceful. Why did you have to return from vacation?
Hey, Mr. Whitecoat, somebody's fighting for their life now.
I think you have a visitor.
Nicole Bonnet,
Yes?
nice to meet you. Dick Perry, your new partner.
So, ready to go, Dick?
Just a minute, Nicole, aren't you gonna fill me in?
I've heard you know a lot about this case.
The card man? Yeah, I used to work on it.
Then we'll talk on the way.
Where?
Listen, the guy now works as follows. He sends a parcel or a box with some hints. Today we received an amusement park token and a highway ticket. Together, they point to the amusement park by exit 15 from the New Jersey Turnpike.
Can we take a look at the evidence now?
You know what? Do it, but count me out. I don't have time. He's not inviting me for fireworks. He wants to murder somebody.
So you could say he sends you personal invites, right?
Right.
Well, for him, it's a show. Doesn't a successful performance give him satisfaction?
Possibly.
Well, then shouldn't he wait for the only invited spectator? For you?
Not really. Don't forget about the victim. Yesterday, he manipulated a man into getting to a grade crossing seconds before the train arrived. It could only happen at one particular time, 7 p.m.
And you? What time did you get there? Were you on time?
I came there much earlier, but had no idea what was going on. When I finally realized it, it was already too late. Wait a minute, why are we discussing this right now?
I'd like us to analyze the murderer's hints.
I've already done that.
You could have made a mistake. If we send the special unit to the wrong place, we may not have enough time left to rescue the victim.
I haven't taken it out of the air. I've analyzed the evidence and the circumstances. I used our database. Can't you understand that lots of time will pass until I can make the SWAT move their asses? You can do your analyzing at will. I need to make a decision right now, and I've made it.
Listen, Agent, we're either partners and we cooperate.
Fine. Tell me then, where do you want to send a SWAT, huh? Be specific.
Stop treating me like an idiot. I've got to have at least 15 minutes to give you an answer.
That's what I'm talking about. That bastard is butchering somebody as we speak. I'm positive I don't have these 15 damn minutes. I'm going to the boss to confirm the operation, and you stay out of this.
Fine. I'll let you go today, but tomorrow it's going to be a totally different story. I'm not a rookie, you know.
Nor God. Enough talking. I need to take care of the operation.
Don't do anything rash.
See you, Wang.
See you.